The borders are finally open. So I've come here to the world famous beach of Bondi, where these legends are from, to speak to these beautiful people. You guys models?
Yeah.
How do I get your height? I want to discuss COVID Melbourne versus COVID Sydney, because in one state we had the toughest lockdown in the world. In fact, today there's still forced masks, resulting in the highest COVID cases in the country. Meanwhile, here in New South Wales, they barely had lockdown. There's not a mask to be seen, and some of the lowest cases of coronavirus. But you know, in Melbourne, we all wear masks. Your dog doesn't even have a mask. Where's your mask?
I don't like to wear masks.
Why are you putting everyone at risk like this?
Where's your mask?
Melbourne, Sydney, who do you think handled coronavirus better?
Sydney, innit?
I don't really know enough about it to comment.
Alright, so we'll go with him, because he's got his top off, and he sounds confident about his answer. Why?
We didn't have a big lockdown like Melbourne, did we?
What's your problem with lockdown? Lockdown's great, mate. You get to stay home, free money from the government. What's wrong?
I didn't get no free money, so...
Yeah, but you're an immigrant. We're talking about Melbourne and Sydney. We're comparing the two, the responses in coronavirus. Who do you think handled it better?
Sydney. Listen, I love you Melburnians, and you've been through a hard time, man. You know, much love out to you, but Sydney, man.
This doesn't look very COVID safe to me.
It is very COVID safe, mate.
No masks.
We don't need to, mate.
You know, in Melbourne, if this was in Melbourne right now, there would be one big mask, probably a condom over the whole...
No way, come on, not outdoors.
Channel 7, how we doing?
Thanks, how are you?
What are you guys doing a story on?
Just COVID stuff.
Just COVID stuff?
Yeah, COVID
We came from
stories.
Melbourne. COVID is the only stuff.
It is, sorry, we're really busy. Yeah, what's your story?
Whether Melbourne or Sydney handled COVID better. Who do you guys think did it? Don't worry, we're not filming. Who did it better? We won't.
There's not even a question.
Do you guys like Melbourne?
No, never been.
Never been. You hate Melbourne?
Shit place.
What's wrong with Melbourne?
It's not great people. No comment.
No comment.
So,
Are you
what?
from Melbourne?
I'm scared to say yes now.
Are you?
Well, I was stuck in Melbourne all of lockdown.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I only got here like 2 months ago.
Is that why you're wearing sunnies? Are you depressed under those eyes?
Yeah.
So Melbourne sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that on the record. Thank you very much.
No, I'm a bit traumatized, so I don't really want to go back for a while.
You're not going fast enough, mate. And we're doing quality control today at the beach.
Yep. How's it going?
Tell me, we're just quickly. I know you're in the middle of your run
No,
or
it's
slight jog. That wasn't really we can't call that a run, can we?
Yeah, it's a bit of a show off now.
I think Sydney.
Why would you say such a harsh thing?
I read something on the internet and I think Sydney.
Do you trust everything you read on the internet?
No.
Have you heard of Dan Andrews?
He's a Melbourne.
He's the premier.
Yeah,
No,
premier.
he's got. You're very confident without many facts. He's got all the facts, but not very confident. Do you know who Daniel Andrews is?
No, I don't know.
Okay, that's good for you. Lucky. Don't read about him on the internet.
Okay.
It's just lies.
No.
It would be unfair and unjust for us to keep him to ourselves. We've decided to raffle him off to the rest of the country. New South Wales has won. He is your next premier. How do you feel?
Don't bring him up here.
You can keep Daniel Andrews.
He did a great job. He took it. Forget about the fact that he started the fire, but he put it out.
Yeah.
What if I told you Daniel Andrews was going to become the premier of New South Wales? Would you then consider moving to Melbourne?
Yeah, probably.
You've never even really been to Melbourne, so you're just rubbishing Melbourne without being there.
No, but because
Shame on you.
because of there is a regional area, that's why.
Disgraceful. First TikTok, now this. They told me they were tolerant in Sydney. All I'm hearing here is Dan hate. Danism. Obviously, he's done such an amazing job. He's
Trying to offload him onto ours.
No. He's a hero. Daniel Andrews.
You Rebel News? No way.
You're ruining my shop, bro.
No way.
Do you like Rebel News?
Yeah.
We won't tell anyone. Should we send maybe Melbourne to Slovakia?
Yeah.
Do you think he'll fit in?
in South America if he's communist for sure.
Should we send him there?
Yeah, please. No, really, no, not really. No, send
Why not?
him to hell. All communists to hell directly from the earth to hell. That's it. That's where they deserve to be.
I came from communist country, and that's why if you see I'm wearing a Trump hat, I'm very anti-communist. I came from the country where people used to be treated like sheep.
Is that why you
I
don't
don't
like
want to
Daniel
be-
Andrews? Are you anti-communist Andrews? That's not very nice. That's discrimination against communists.
Look, I'm a person who experienced the communism. That's so you can't blame me.
Sort of bad luck, wasn't it? I mean, that could have been us. So,
Which part was bad luck?
as in the number of cases and spread like wildfire.
Oh, you mean the letting it into the country from Scotland and all?
Hey, that was England, actually.
Where you from?
China.
Mainland?
Yes, mainland China.
Welsh.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm gonna have trouble. Can you translate? Did you guys come with subtitles?
Nah.
We're gonna have to deport you back because you make way too much sense.
There are a lot of suggestions on the Facebook that I should be sent back to Russia because I speak too much.
Who do you think's gonna win the trade war, Australia or China?
I don't know, sorry. I'm not very political person.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Did you bring coronavirus from Queensland?
We have 0 cases before New South Wales is able to go. People from New South Wales are able to drive there now. I'm not supposed to be checked, as I mentioned, New South Wales. But you guys, on the way there, you have to be checked, but not anymore, I think.
I'm glad to hear you got your story straight. Daniel Andrews is coming here. He wants to lock you up. He's like the 60p.
I'm not really interested about that.
Is this a COVID safe poll?
Yes?
We wiped it. Yeah, we wiped it, yeah.
Who do you think handled COVID better? Melbourne, Sydney or Cuomo?
Sydney.
Melbourne, Sydney or let's chuck in New Zealand for you.
New Zealand, but smaller country, different circumstances, different population. But I think
That was just a test to see if you should be allowed to stay here. You're an absolute traitor. Go back to where you come from. Okay, all right, let's go.
That's easier.
All right, so like that.
Yeah, and then this.
She says it's easier.
So this one goes this way, and then try to lift your bum.
Don't embarrass me. Ready? When you train like me, one day you'll look this short. From one person of colour to you people.
pretty much.
I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Rebel News on YouTube now so you never miss a thing. To be fair, I was just happy to get out of Melbourne, but I'm back now, at home, ready for Christmas. And guess what? The Rebel News Australia store is up. We fixed all the glitches, so go to rebelstore.com.au now and get yourself something just in time for Christmas. rebelstore.com.au now. Merry Christmas.